What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chrissy Chaos. I'm here with Mike Canon, as always. And now we have guests, okay? You people have been saying on the comments that you don't like some of our guests. You said you don't have, one comment specifically said you don't have enough foreigners and you don't have enough black people. Well, that's about to change. We got 2 for 1 right now. James and Fuhad from the ShxtsnGigs podcast, all the way from another country known as England, and they are beautiful black men. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
That's 2 for 1
This is the one episode a year we're doing it. Yes, no, I'm kidding. Nobody ever said that. We have a very culturally diverse show. I just wanted to see how far we can push it. How you boys doing?
Really good,
bro.
man.
Fantastic.
Really
Thank you.
Here.
I like you. Well, I know, first of all, because a lot of times here we talk about on the show, we were just talking about last episode, we were just talking about America's just dominance over the world, despite what everyone says, despite the bullshit, just about how far and away America is number one by a fucking landslide. And it's just obvious when people say that we're not, they're just jealous. Now, but I'm saying all that
You
to
spoke
say,
to each other about that?
that's what we talk about.
We did not
Just
blink
like bouncing
while
off each
saying
other?
Locked. America's number one.
But we would
It's
never.
actually how we open every podcast.
But the thing is, I'm bringing it up to say we wouldn't be where we're at as the number one country in the world without your home country, England. You taught us what we know. So you the original number one stunners. How does that
we
feel?
stand on the shoulder of giants.
Okay.
Yes, these
Facts.
two.
You're welcome, man.
Do you guys have a lot of British pride?
Not like America.
Nah, British people don't really have any pride about Britain at all.
What's the reason?
What is the reason?
don't
It's
really-
just like a very, very, very...
Colonialism.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah.
No, because you guys. Well, it's just because England, to me, it was like such a small country, and they just beat the shit out of everybody for so long.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
I don't know how
gosh,
they got
good
away
for
with
you
it.
guys.
Yeah, I think the reason is like everyone bonds. I think there's a time in England right now where everyone bonds about being not from England. So like if someone asked him like in England where you from, he'd immediately say Nigeria. He wouldn't be like
Love Nigeria.
Yeah, he wouldn't be like I'm from England. What are you talking about?
Are Nigerians the top African country? Number one.
In my opinion.
In
yeah.
MMA.
Godfrey, you know, Godfrey tells us Nigeria is number one all the time. He's from Nigeria. He always says we are the number one African country, and he always talks shit about other African countries, which obviously we don't get involved in because we legally can't.
What is his unit of measure?
He just says Nigeria is number one.
Okay. Just
Do you know
general.
Godfrey? You know what I'm talking about, Godfrey? He's a famous comedian. You've seen it. You've definitely
Probably.
seen it
I'm
before.
terrible.
Maybe
I'm
by
terrible
face.
with names,
Face.
bro.
Love
I'm
Godfrey.
He's so funny.
Okay.
Venetia sometimes gets nervous when we start to get crazy, and she pulled out the Wi-Fi plug. She's like, "I'm not airing this episode." She pulled out. Yeah. You guys know Godfrey?
I do love Godfrey. Nigerian. Okay.
Nigerian's
You
number
didn't know
one.
he was Nigerian?
No.
Oh, bro, he claims Nigeria constantly.
Okay.
Oh, so you know that?
Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. Yeah,
See?
yeah.
But yeah, so that's interesting. I didn't know that England is coming together and saying that they're having more pride with not being from that country. That's interesting. But I mean,
But I think when the Queen died, there seemed to have been like a resurgence in English nationalism.
I think for like a month.
Okay.
And then it went back to over.
Yeah, the death glow wore off.
It just went back to
That's
normal.
true.
now your guys' podcasts, is it about sex?
Nah, dude, it's kind of about everything.
It's non-topical. We actually discovered that the other week.
I like that.
terminology.
Yeah,
the other week,
yeah,
the
it's
terminology. is
non-topical.
And
non-topical.
that's interesting because you guys are doing very well, top of the charts, and a lot of times, if somebody was going to be doing podcasting now, you would say go niche, don't go general, because everybody's just talks about
For sure.
everything. But
Yeah.
you guys are sticking out. What do you think? What's the reason? Is it because you're hot?
I think that's part of it.
That's part of the reason.
Thank you. That's a nice compliment. You're also bigger than I thought you were, dude.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate I'm wearing a bodysuit.
You got to shoot later or something.
Yes.
Wearing Spags.
Yes.
A bodysuit. Halloween was the other day, bro. Come on. Man.
Yeah.
Take it
I think
off.
it's actually tomorrow, bro.
Oh, raw.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is tomorrow?
Halloween.
Halloween.
I said Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it big? Do people throw eggs in England on Halloween?
Oh, we used to. Do you
Usually,
remember?
back in the day.
Yeah, when
Not
we were
anymore,
kids,
huh?
that was the culture to throw it to just egg houses.
Yeah, dude. It used to, I remember when we were
teepees and
kids, we would put Nair, which removes hair, on eggs and throw it at people, and I would get thrown. I would
what?
get Nair. I would get eggs with Nair thrown at me, and nobody does it anymore.
What do you mean by that? What did those?
There
eggs
were
do?
kids in my neighborhood. Shout out Farmers Oval. There were kids in my neighborhood that would put Nair instead of shaving cream,
like
or
rub it. But what were they hoping that would do? Like it would knock off.
you would lose your hair for 6 months. You would just have patches of your hair for 6 months, so they could get 2 seconds of a laugh from an egg.
So you don't even get to see the problems. You
Dude,
caused.
one time, my friend Kenny threw a bottle of ketchup at a bus window, like while it was en route, and so the windshield wipers, like to try to get the ketchup, and then smeared
Spread.
ketchup all over. And I'm like, and we all thought it was funny, but I'm like, you would have went to jail for murder. Like that bus would have careened. So yeah, man. That's the thing too. I think when you start traveling the world, or at least around the country, it's like we're all the same. Everything is just this. It's just the same shit. Like who's different? Like what people? Is anybody fucking doing anything different? Or are we all just hacks? Is everything just the same shit?
Zeros and ones, bro.
Yeah, you just seem really stressed about that question.
I'm just sick and tired.
It's been eating you up.
Yeah. Are we
Pause.
fucking hacks?
Nah, man, I think, yeah. I think so. I do
You know
think
what
so.
you look
Yeah.
like? You look like if here's the vibe. I'm getting.
This is gonna
This
be
is gonna be
downhill.
a
You ready
piss
for this?
take.
You
Yeah,
ready
go
for
on.
this?
Yeah.
This is the vibe I'm getting off you. If somebody said to me, explain to me James from ShxtsnGigs, UK, big UK podcast, to say, how would you describe him physically? I would say he looks like if Drake and Jesus had a baby.
Oh, wow. Drake
Bang.
and Jesus.
That Drake and you have Jesus vibes. So if people have, if Jesus coming
I've
back,
never heard
if
that.
Jesus is gonna come back and be fucking lit,
Hilarious.
like,
Well,
so,
in
like,
fairness, he is closer to what Jesus looked like than we are.
this is what Jesus looked like.
facts.
Yeah.
So
100%.
almost like demigod Drake. I'll take it.
You like that?
That's a
Jesus
hashtag.
first Drake.
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
hashtag.
Hello, hun. Got a brand new hour of stand-up material. This is my hour that I'm going to be putting out very soon, and then I'm off the road for about a year. So if you want to come see me, we got next week in Fort Lauderdale. It's almost sold out. The following week, we have New Haven, Connecticut, Providence, and Medford, Massachusetts, all almost sold out. Then we have Phoenix, Arizona, December 1st and 2nd, also almost gone. Salt Lake City, the following weekend, is officially sold out. And we have a show in Denver that following Saturday at the Paramount Theater. That show's almost sold out as well. And then in January, guess what we just added? San Diego and Los Angeles. January 12th and 13th, El Cajon in San Diego. And then January 13th at the Wiltern in Los Angeles. And then in February, we have Washington, D.C., at the Warner Theater, and then at the Ryman Auditorium, the historic Ryman Auditorium in Nashville the next night. I believe that's February 3rd. And then we will be doing my special the following week in February, still hoping for Atlanta. I'll let you guys know soon on the Patreon. That's where I tell all the secrets at patreon.com/ChristyComedy. What's going on. But I love you, ChristyComedy.com for Tiki Wikis. Yes.
Also, I don't like the fact you gave him a compliment and just moved on.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm
You
getting
did
to you,
ignore
sir.
him.
On.
I'm getting
I'm
to you,
waiting.
sir. You look like all the porn I watch.
You look like the guy banging the girl while the sad guy watches.
Yes.
Cool.
No, you both put together, both very handsome men.
Do any part of you feel you're missing out coming to America with the just weaponization of your accent, your looks, everything that... I mean, a black guy with a British accent is fucking
I'm wet.
unbelievable.
Oh, nice.
Unbelievable.
I don't get the hype of it though, because we are British and we
Right.
hear the accent all the time, but I don't know what it does.
I have
If
been
I
speaking-
if I was in a bar and you guys were there, like talking to girls, I would be like, "Stop fucking making believe you're from England, please, to try to get girls."
Right.
Like
Oh,
I
for
wouldn't
real?
even believe you. I'd be like, "I know you're from New Jersey, pieces of shit."
Oh man, I don't think so. You know, I have been speaking extra posh when
I like that.
Yeah. When going to like the checkout and stuff.
Right.
I mean, oh, thank you very much.
So they know.
So they know. Yeah.
I'm not from here.
Yeah.
Posh is not the F as a TH, right? That's more of the grittier, almost a fink like that. That's a different... That's the opposite of posh.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Posh is the
exactly.
TH, yes.
Well done.
Okay.
Nice.
Look at me.
How old are you
Cultured.
guys?
32.
Ooh, good age. And you've been friends a long time?
14 years.
14 years.
Coming
Oh,
on
see,
15.
that's what I like. A show, this isn't like, In Sync, where it was like manufactured by some rich guy trying to make money. This is natural.
Yeah.
It just happened this way. I like that. And then when you guys really start blowing up, how long ago was it? Because now we're hearing all about you, but we weren't before.
18 months?
Yeah, I would
18
say
months.
18 to 2 years.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
18,
yeah.
the best part of 18.
That's about how long
18?
it takes to get across the pond.
Exactly.
It takes a while. It does take a while.
18 months, 2 years. But you've been doing the pod for how long?
4 years.
4 years.
So yeah, probably like 2 years of shit and then 2 years
What
of
a great
fun.
feeling, right? It is just
Yeah.
to we're going down. We're going the opposite. You guys are ascending and we are descending.
I don't think so,
Are you
man.
descending?
Well, no.
Who says you're descending? The streets?
Is this how you feel?
The numbers?
No, listen.
Don't ask about the numbers.
The numbers aren't. Yeah, the numbers. That's what I was gonna say. I would say I feel like we're descending because of the numbers. That's the concrete evidence I have.
The factuals.
But you know what's happening now? Here's the thing. What happens is the numbers go down, but I think it's just about you can have a lot of views and a lot of likes on social media, or whatever. But if they're passive fans, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You
for
gotta
sure.
have active, almost borderline aggressive. I have to call the security on my fans.
Yeah.
That's what you want, and that's what we have. We have fans that are when they come to a show, they are rabid, they are rancid. You don't want them near you, but
Yeah.
I want them to buy tickets and then stay away from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's perfect. That's what you want,
That's
man.
what you want.
Facts.
So you're not going down anywhere, man.
No. I fuck
That's why you got
around.
to read books on how to
I'm
start a
wearing Lulu.
cult.
Listen, dude.
You know,
There we
the
go.
connectivity to your people, try to
cult.
feel like they're invested from the ground floor.
I have on Lululemon today. How could I be doing poor?
The Cult of Lulu.
Yeah. I think that podcasting now, I think what's happened with podcasting is a lot of people are doing it, right? It's
Yeah,
oversaturated and it's just a thing that everyone does now. But that's why I think it's very impressive when a newer podcast, because if you've been around 10 years, whatever, but 4 years coming out, that's good. You guys are doing something right. Now,
How much do you have to, sorry to cut you off, how much do you have
don't
to
let
hear?
it happen again.
How much do you have to hear or have you heard that you're the British answer to Jesus and Miro breaking up?
I don't think they even know
I
who
don't
that
even
is.
know who that is.
No shit. Okay,
Wow.
so they're not even international. That's surprising. But there were a huge podcast over here that then turned into a TV show, and then each of them have split individually.
Can I see
to
what they
do
look
their own
like?
thing.
I can see what they look like.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm terrible. I have what Brad Pitt has with faces, I have
Jesus
with
and
names.
Miro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Viagra slashes Alzheimer's by 60%. Interesting.
Having a hard dick has never helped my brain activity.
Seriously, I'm actually happier that I get less hard now.
Oh, these dudes. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You've seen them before.
Okay, yeah, I have seen them.
It's just a name thing for me. I'm terrible at names.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? This is Mike, Canon, from the show you're watching. Here to give you my dates coming up. December 8th and the 9th, I'm going to be in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft. Then December 22nd, I'm in Stamford, Connecticut at New York Comedy Club. One show only. Let's add a show. Why not? A Christmas spectacular, if you will. December 29th, I'm going to be in Lansing, Michigan. I think I'm performing in a yoga studio. You'll learn from me. Much different venues than Chris is doing. December 30th, I'm going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan, wrapping up the year. Very fun. A lot of dates coming up in early and all throughout 2024, unless I just stop doing this altogether. But either way, get the tickets, MikeCannonComedy.com.
We have children.
So you're not living your best life?
No, I am living my best life, but it's just, it's just one of those things when people with kids, we just, I guess, I don't know, I care less. You probably care about things a lot more than I do because with the kids, it's like I don't have the energy to care about anything.
That's good, though.
That's what I'm saying. I think
Oh,
it's
right,
a
yeah.
good thing.
Okay.
So sometimes it could feel like I'm not as motivated as someone without kids, but it's not that I'm not as motivated. I'm just exhausted, and I really don't know what's going on. I'm watching Blippi and all the shit that my kids want to watch all the time. So I'm so disconnected with the world.
Blippi's caked, by the way.
I don't know what that is.
Do you
Money.
know who Blippy is?
No.
Big dick or a lot of money? What is
Like
cake?
money.
Fat ass?
Sorry, cake. Money.
Yeah, Blippi's a piece of shit. I'd like to see. I was thinking about tweeting at Hamas and telling that Blippi's talking shit and he's a Jew. I'm gonna tell Hamas that I'm gonna put a yarmulke on fucking Blippy.
Wow, man.
Mike, did you want to ask them about
About Blippi?
about the British occupation of Northern Ireland?
Of the north of Ireland. We don't
Oh, the
call
north
it
of Ireland.
yeah.
Sorry,
We
the
don't
north
call
of
it
Ireland.
Yeah, where do you guys stand on that?
I don't have a stance.
We like to talk about history.
Where do you guys?
Oh, you guys don't talk about that? Oh, you got a PR person too.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. See, that's the thing.
Thank
That's
God.
why podcasting is ruined now.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
It's because of her, and not her specifically, but once you got, because podcasting started out as just comedians or people just talking shit because we were
Yeah.
anti. You know, because you couldn't say what you wanted on TV or movies. You had to be like in a box. We were like, we all got big podcasts. We were like, we're just fucking out there. And now it's like,
Remember when we thought
now
nobody
it's like
was
it's just
listening?
this has just become TV now. Now it's
Yeah.
just like, well, now I can't because it's fucking HelloFresh is going to take their fucking money. You know, it's like, what the fuck? I feel the same way. I can't say anything. We can't. That's why podcasting. A lot of comedians, a lot of like stand-up comics are slowly being like, man, fuck this, because the only place that I can actually be free is on stage.
Yeah.
That's where it used to be podcasting and stage, but now it's like you're going to say something on a podcast and then it like gets written up and you're like, I'm not, you know. I have to apologize. I mean, not that I ever would apologize for comedy, but it's just like, it just gets annoying sometimes, right?
It's stressful,
You know what
though,
I'm
isn't it?
you know?
No. Let me set up. It is very, very, very stressful.
Yeah, where you're like, just fucking, what? It's comedy. I should be able to say what I want, comedy. And I'm a goddamn American.
It would be it would be cool if there was some sort of indicator of your heart, like where your heart was
Intention.
while
Right.
you were saying
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It obviously should be, or it should be obvious considering we're under the context of a comedy podcast. We have literally said
Yeah.
these are jokes.
Exactly. Like
in the
there's no
description.
way, you can't be hateful and funny. It's like, there's no way Hitler was funny. He was a vegetarian like
Sure.
your son, but
That was my son's main inspo. He's like, I like painting pictures of German shepherds and vegetables.
yeah, how about that? Mike's son's a vegetarian. Gay.
Yeah, we moved out of Brooklyn, but couldn't take the Brooklyn
But
out
no, I'm
of the
kidding.
boy.
Are you okay that your son doesn't eat meat?
No, he's certainly cucked up, but you know, what are you going to do?
Honestly, you know what? Because
How old is he? 4?
Huh?
You said he's 4?
He's 4, yeah. Yeah.
He's 4-year-old not eating meat. That's fine though.
Yeah. You know, I mean, here's the thing. It would be fine if he was eating any other protein substitute, but getting a 4-year-old to eat fucking anything
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
difficult. So now
Dude.
that he's adding diet restrictions, it's like, dude,
ShipStation, son. Listen, the holidays are the busiest time of the year. Don't get stuck worrying about shipping orders, you shipheads. Let ShipStation do the heavy lifting so you or your team can put your time, money, and energy into more important things. Plus, when it comes to those inevitable holiday runs, ShipStation automates, recommends exchanges, and gathers customers' feedback. So even if they bought the wrong size or color, they'll still have a great experience. I like ShipStation. We use it here. The team uses it here. This is how you get all your stuff because you can quickly and easily update crucial order information and reduce errors. There's effortless integration everywhere you sell online, including Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Shopify, and more. You get discounts up to 84% off USPS and UPS rates. I was born in 1984, so that's why it's significant to me. Over 130,000 companies have scaled their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. Yeah. So ship it, baby. Go to ShipStation.com right now and use the code CHAOS today and sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, promo code CHAOS. Get your free 60-day trial. Let your customers shop risk-free this holiday with ShipStation. Harry's, baby, listen to me. You know I love shaving, okay? I shave everything. I shave my face. I shave my head. I shave my kids. I love shaving. And no matter why you shave, that doesn't matter for me. Okay, I don't care why you're shaving. I just want to see you out there shaving. Because no matter why you shave, Harry's has you covered for the best shave of your life at a price you'll love. You get better quality and a better price than other razors when you get Harry's delivered right to your door. That's what we love about this. The razors come right to your door. From their legendary high-quality razors to skin products like exfoliating face wash and hydrating lotion, which I have both of them. The hydrating lotion is amazing. It feels like, you know what, on my face, and that's what I want. And I love their the lotion. It just smells good too. I love how it smells. The starter set has got an unbelievable value. It is only $13. So the starter set is the starter set feels like it's $13 in value, which is cheap, but even cheaper, it's just $3 when you go to harrys.com/chaos. So you get a $13 value for just $3 at harrys.com/chaos. You can schedule delivery for refills as low as $2, half of what you pay for other blades. They are sleek, ergonomic weighted handles that look great in your bathroom and give you precise control with each swipe. Harry's has the highest customer satisfaction in the shaving industry, and they're still offering a no-risk trial. Don't you like your shave? Listen to me. If you don't like your shave, tell me you don't like it. Then what happens is it's on them. No worries. That's how much they love this product. So you get a $13 starter set for just $3 at harrys.com/chaos. That's harrys.com/chaos for a $3 starter set.
First of all, I'm breaking his ideal, like his values all the time. Last night we got Wendy's, and he's like, "Dad, is there meat in a burger?" I was like, "There never has been once." And he's just like, "Perfect."
Okay to lie to the
eating
kids.
it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's actually facts.
It's facts.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
want children?
Yeah.
Of course.
You do?
Of course, yeah.
Does it have to be with a woman you're married to or a man you're having in a relationship with that you're adopting, whatever your thing is?
No.
You don't have to be married. I'm not married.
No.
I'm not married. That's the thing,
enough.
I'm not married. I had kids on the first date, second date, she got pregnant, and now that was 10 years later. Now we have 3 kids.
Chrissy living in sin.
That's what I am, living in sin. And I'm not to the point too, I got my kids, we have my relationship. But, you mentioned cuck, like, to be honest with me, that would be like a relief.
Yeah.
If I was like, because I want her to be happy, but I don't want to do it. I'm on the road every weekend.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Go on the road, do all these fucking shows, be on flights, land, then do a podcast, and then I have to have sex with you? Get somebody else for that. I'm here. I want to be with the kids trick-or-treating. I love you. I'll make sure you feel safe. But, like, I can't also fuck you. What do you want me to do? Make the money or have sex with you? I can't do both.
I'm right there with you. There is a part of me. There is a part of me that would come home and watch my wife having sex, and I'd be like, "The laundry's done," and then I'd go downstairs and do what I want to do.
I don't care. I just, you ever get that
better men
feeling
than us.
where you're like exhausted?
Yeah, I've been
Of
exhausted
course,
before.
yeah.
I've never hoped someone bangs my girlfriend,
Yeah.
but
Definitely not.
But I'm going to say that's because you don't have kids.
fair.
Yes. If you have kids, once your kids are little kids, tell me if you have the energy. Dude, you have to understand what life is with kids, okay? We do this job, podcasting and then comedy, all to fucking, you think my 8-year-old daughter gives a fuck that I, was on stage till 2 o'clock in the morning? She's like, you need to get up and do math homework with me. I'm like, I'm borderline retarded. I can't help you.
I wonder if part of it is because you had daughters and a lot of your relationship to their privates was cleaning shit out of them. So if that kind of ruined your attachment to vaginas in general.
Jesus,
Interesting.
that's a hop, skip, and
Yeah,
a jump,
this
my
is-
guys.
That's what we do here.
No, but it does make sense.
This
It does
is
make sense
crazy.
because I remember one of the first times I ever cleaned when my oldest daughter was little. The very first time I cleaned her diaper, I went out. I cleaned her diaper. I had to poop out of there, out of the vagina, and then I went and got milk, and I wound up sucking some guy named Giovanni's cock, just immediately.
Just to balance the scales.
Just to balance the scales. Yeah. It's interesting that you say that. If you're going to have a relationship with a guy, he's got to be Italian, right?
Why?
Why? Interesting.
I just think that they're probably the most feminine looking men.
Oh, this is
Like, is it
hard
gay if you have sex
disagreement.
with a guy from Italy, is what I'm saying.
I don't know if they are the most
I
feminine
feel like
looking
that's
men.
some of the most ass hair you can fight through.
What do you want, a Filipino guy?
Something hairless. Yeah.
Filipino.
Filipino, maybe some.
You're assuming you're a top?
I feel like if you do
I
it, you
think
got to
so,
go
yeah.
both, right? You have to try both.
Right.
That's
If you do
bottom.
it
That's
once,
bottom boy
I mean,
talk,
it-
bro.
Yeah, that is bottom boy mentality.
There you go. Bottom boy mentality is somebody who wants to experience life.
Bottom boy.
This guy twisted it.
Dude,
I like it.
That's a
Nice.
t-shirt.
We found the name of this episode, I'll tell you that. Bottom boy mentality, and then us four like that. And your PR being like, no!
Oh, jeez.
What can you do, right? So what the fuck, man? Where do you guys want to go from here? What's after the podcast? You know what I mean? What is it? When does it end? Is it a book? Are you
Nah,
guys
man.
gonna get canceled? What's gonna happen?
We probably will get cancelled. To be
Yeah,
fair.
you got some shit that some skeleton.
Nah, man. But cancel is just kind of just like
Who cares
That's
anymore?
when you know you've made it, really.
Yeah, it makes you bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
I can point to 10 people in our industry who've been canceled. Their careers are 10 times as big.
That's
Nice.
also the moment that kind of causes the cult. Is those
Right.
moments can then get your fans to be that much more attached to you,
Right.
that much more invested.
That's why we wanted to come see you today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, for some, our fans love this shit. And as you said, as you know, we know the numbers are going down, so no one's going to hear it. Vanatia. You like that. Vanity is fans of you guys. She was
you really?
excited when I told her. She was
thank
like,
you.
oh, I love
wow.
them. I was like, why?
Oh, sick.
She doesn't have a microphone. How funny is that? She's talking to you. Like she has a microphone.
into an empty mic holder.
She's leaning in and everything.
How great is that?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
No, she's and yeah. So
Is there more disrespect to the one woman in the room than having an open fucking mic holder?
I'm like, she
No
thinks
mic-
it's hard. We got it here. She fucking, whatever you want, sweetie. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Yeah, you did. Yeah, she, we got the buttons, but, she doesn't really do nothing. Megan hates us. Megan, I'm just kidding. I saw part of the show. We'll edit out whatever you would like out. We're just being silly. The truth is, I'm exhausted from the road and I have nothing to talk about. So I'm just flailing out there. I'm freestyling.
Let's go.
No, but I so you guys, so what is for any? Because some of the fans who listen to the show are people who are a bit older. The only podcast they have figured out to listen to is this one because they're just they don't even know technology. They're just all. I have like for our peers, I have like some of the oldest fans that have come in. So what is like your best episode out of all the episodes? What is one that you're like fans should listen to this one and why?
Ooh.
See, that's a good question.
Probably our most recent
most
one.
recent
Actually,
episode.
yeah. So we released one last
Monday.
week.
This time
So there's
today.
a UK duo called Chunks and Philly, right? And they're like the most iconic duo in the UK, YouTubers.
I would argue these two are.
Thank you.
I haven't heard of Chunks
Well,
and Philly.
yeah, we went.
I've
we
heard
went,
of you.
We, we came after them for a kind of like couples attack and see who was the best couple, and they beat us.
Yeah.
And it was really upsetting. But that one came out 1.5 million views in 6 days.
That's pretty
What's
good.
up?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's very good,
Yeah,
man.
they should check that one. It's like a bromance episode.
Yeah. Really,
Did you do like a newlywed game?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. And they beat us.
They beat us and we were living.
and it was humiliating.
It was definitely humiliating.
These guys, they look fun. You guys look like you're having a good time together.
It was a really good time.
That's what I would say from some of the episodes that I watch. I'm like, you guys are just having fun. It's positive. That's nice. That's what people want to see.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's like a nice break from
Reality.
yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
well, you just like, you don't talk about politics or anything.
No.
Nah,
we stay
never,
away
man.
from
We're
those
really
kind of
stupid. We actually really don't know anything.
Yeah.
Yes, same.
So yeah, like it's easy.
Good. Yeah.
Can I ask you in particular what your skincare routine is? Because you fucking
You
gloss
you
on
does
camera,
glow.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Shit.
Thank you. Just the grace of God.
Okay.
Damn.
That's cool.
That's all it is.
That's cool.
That's all it is, man. Good sleep, grace of God.
I like it. And you got a neck tattoo, but you're a good person.
I do have a neck tattoo. Yeah.
Is it a woman's name in cursive?
Nah. So, funny story. When our podcast started getting bigger and it was time to quit the job, I decided to get a neck tattoo so that even if it fails, I couldn't get another job because I hate 9 to 5 so much.
Right.
Why do I hate him?
No, I'm saying that was interesting. That's an interesting choice to be like, I'm going to permanently tattoo my neck just to remind myself I don't want the job. I like that.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I hate jobs.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but you didn't
much.
have to tattoo your neck.
I did.
You could have just tweeted anything. And then just permanently left it up there. You could have just tweeted any slur, anything you wanted. Of any person, and then they would have been like, I defer to this. But you got the neck tattoo, which I do respect though more if I'm thinking about it now as this is happening. Because you know what? You really committed. You said, I am 2 feet in forever and always.
100%. Yeah,
I like
man.
it.
So yeah, got the neck tattoo. I do also have a shit ton of tattoos, so it's not really that out of character.
To be honest,
but
yeah, and to be honest with you, even that your type of neck tattoo, I don't think that would disqualify you from a job. If you really want to disqualify, you got to get it tattooed on your forehead.
yeah.
Do you really want this podcast career or not?
Not that bad.
Bring in the gun.
Yeah, not that bad.
Bring in the tattoo gun. Bring in the ink. So what were you guys doing before podcast? What was your job?
I used to work in hospitality. I was a manager of a couple of restaurants for the best part of a decade.
I
And
can
I
see you got
bartended as
hospitality vibes. Again, you just make me hungry, you make me happy.
I make you hungry.
Well, I'm saying for hospitality in a restaurant, I would say this he's very nice. You feel safe with you, right? Don't you get a safety vibe with him?
100%, yeah.
He looks after you in a restaurant.
Yes,
Big
he
time.
does. And
I
that
would.
just make me feel better experience.
Okay, cool. I like that. I'll take that.
I like that.
I bet he's the better hugger of the two.
That's fucking bullshit, by the way. That's bullshit, bro. Yeah.
He initiates hugs to me more than I initiate to him.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
this is what I do. I pit them against each other, so then I get hugs from both. Just full hip.
Well, that would be amazing. Shits and Gigs breaks up. That would get our numbers to 1 million. Okay, so hospitality, I like that. And what were you doing before?
I was a personal trainer.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Personal trainer. Yes. You could see personal training is a good job because you could hypothetically, if you ever wanted to, if you ever take the dip, which it's coming. You ever take the, no, I'm kidding. You could personal train. I was used to be a physical therapist.
Oh, nice.
So I always
That's what I
thought
wanted
like
to
I
do.
could do that simultaneously with comedy, because you just, jump in for an hour, get in, get out. Personal training's the same shit. It's like you got to know stuff, but it's also like just encourage people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a
for sure,
gymnastics
man.
coach.
You
Same
were a
thing.
gymnastics
Were you
coach?
really?
Yeah, for children.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't know gymnastics. I can't touch my toes, but I coached.
Why?
It was
and
similar
how?
thing. I walked in. I mean, this is just an aside, but yeah, I walked in. I think I was looking for a job when I was a teenager, and there was a Russian 65-year-old woman with fake breasts and lips sitting behind the counter, and she literally walked around when I asked for a job, looked me up and down, patted my ass, and said, "You're hired."
Yeah.
And I made $15 an hour as like a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Into my 20s. Then I
Dude,
banged
Russian,
a mom and got fired.
My
Cool.
my daughter's first day of gymnastics was yesterday. My 8-year-old, and it's a Russian gymnastics place. And I kind of like there's no bullshit. There was a mom like on the sidelines, like as they were doing warm-ups, was like telling her daughter, like, Caitlin,
Yeah.
like make sure you stretch or like, whatever. And then the woman coach was like, "Do you want to be a coach? Do you want to be a coach? Because we need coach." She was like, and then she was like,
I'll be terrified.
no, I swear to God.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm just encouraging my daughter." And she was like, "Don't."
Yeah, dude, they put
No,
an
she
end to
said,
that shit.
and then she made it out. She said, "Parents can stay, but you cannot talk. You give your kids to us."
Shit.
And
Nice.
it's like, I'm pro-Ukraine.
It's also like easy, Larry Nasser. There's been
I know.
enough shit going around.
No, but they
about
don't fuck around.
gymnastics.
And I'll tell you what, my daughter does not listen. Like, she's a tough kid to like, she just won't listen. And she's just like, every sport I put her in, she's like yelling and whatever. But this one, she was like, I was like, "How was it?" She was like, "I loved it. I want to go back." Because I think
Discipline.
like,
Yeah.
because they weren't yelling at her, but they were just very like I feel like Americans, English people, all the same, where it's like, will like be like, "I don't want to hurt your feelings,"
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
especially with kids, like, everyone's a winner. Russia's like a 1950s mentality. She was like, "Your daughter's not, she doesn't know what she's doing. She sucks."
Not even actually suck.
She sucks. And
They're
then,
injecting her with steroids.
but and then like I think the things that like my daughter would like when she like would try to like talk to like another kid, or like things that you could get away with in like American sports, the Russian teachers were just looking at her like,
No way.
making her, which I liked, they were making her realize it herself. Because I was watching, I didn't say anything. They were making her feel stupid by just a look. When she felt like an idiot because all the other kids were like, "Why would you do?" Like, they didn't understand because they'd been already whipped into shape.
Oh, damn.
So I like that. I like Russia. I'm now pro Russia.
I had that with a teammate one because, like, I grew up in a fucking white suburban neighborhood, so we all just talked back
Meth.
to our coach and all that, and told him to shut the fuck up, even though he was like completely donating his time, taking us to pizza if we lost by less than 20, like that kind of shit. And then we had my buddy came into our school district, and he was from a less fortunate background. And I remember during like one time out when we're going nuts, and he goes, "Yo, shut the fuck up. You guys are being such blockheads and talking over coach." We're like 10 years old. And I was like, "Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess I should respect this guy."
Nice.
Like,
Yeah.
it's never even been put to me by a kid
Yeah.
my age that we should be listening to him, and our behavior was inappropriate. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's
like
completely correct.
When I was a physical therapist, I was a pediatric physical therapist, and I worked with like mentally and physically handicapped kids. And it was in the same school, like where I worked as a therapist, was the mentally and physically handicapped kids. But then like down the hall were just regular second graders. And I remember like these kids would like how like the second graders, normal kids would have all these things that you'd bitch about as a kid. Me as an adult would bitch about
Yeah.
trivial bullshit. And then I remember there was this kid, Aaron, who was like, her mind was like us. He was just born with cerebral palsy and in a wheelchair. And he was just like, I was like, Aaron, like, what's one thing you wish for? Like me, I'd be like, I want my numbers in my podcast to go up. I want to sell more tickets in Milwaukee. And, you know, and it's that. And he was like, all I'd ever want to do is I just wanted to see, I want to feel what it feels like to stand up out of my wheelchair. That's all I ever wanted.
Dude, I can't hear stuff like that.
But it's crazy that like, and then you know that like unless there's like cutting edge technology, he's never going to walk.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh shit, that's all this kid, that's like what life's about. And then, you know, I felt better just, you know, going on my tippy toes in front of him being like, no, I'm kidding. I was joking.
Just straightening out your wrist.
I remember that kid. He was like, all those kids were like beautiful. And then sometimes you have to like have like these gratitude checks where you're like, hey man, you're fortunate just to get up and walk. You're fortunate. Straightening out your wrist, bro.
Thanks. I thought that was good.
Thank you.
Nobody even reacted.
I liked it. If you want to hear where'd you get that this holiday season, then you got to go to Uncommon Goods. That's the secret weapon. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scouring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everyone on your list. Whether you're shopping for your Secret Santa or your entire family, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what they want. I love Uncommon Goods. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. So do it, you scumbags. These fine products are often made in small batches. So shop now before they sell out this holiday season. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade in the USA. The best! They have the most meaningful, out of the ordinary gifts anywhere. So this holiday season, go to Uncommon Goods. You're going to get a nice gift, and people are, you know, it's literally uncommon. So it's awesome. With every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/chaos. That's UNCOMMON goods.com/chaos for 15% off. Do not miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods, we're all out of the ordinary. Morgan & Morgan, it is America's largest injury firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 800 lawyers. That's a lot of abogados. With over $15 billion recovered for over 300,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people for over 35 years. Submitting an injury with Morgan & Morgan is so easy, okay? Mike Canon is hard. Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is easy. So, if you're ever injured, if you've ever been injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free, folks. That's what I love about them. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com. Damn it, Ian. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/chaos or dial #law, #529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/chaos or #law, #529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement. How do you guys feel? Do you feel more free and in happier moods that you walk around every day knowing that there's a very low chance you'll be killed in a mass shooting?
It's not, I'm not gonna lie. I take it for granted. It's not even something I think about.
Facts.
Right.
I don't think
I just
about
get
that
on
at
with
all.
my day,
Yeah.
bro.
There might be one that, you know, we'll see throughout the episode. There might be a bullet that flies by. Could you imagine? Because that's the thing. Like, their mass shootings are everywhere in the news, but
Yeah.
like we don't feel here in New York that like it's very like we've never seen one been vulnerable. People just think that they're everywhere, but like there aren't parts of the country. Like just typically not here, but it would be fun if the week you guys are here, you're involved in a mass shooting. It would be very American.
Bro.
I don't want you to die, but what's more American experience than that?
Yeah.
You guys eat a hot dog, involved in a mass shooting.
That's if we made it out,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Is that the most American thing to people overseas? Is our mass shooting? What says America to you?
It doesn't say America, but it's just like
It's
it is
so
one of those things
stable.
that's like, damn, what's going
I
on?
think last year there were more. What was the stat? There was more mass shootings than
Days of the year for sure.
something.
It was
something
days of the
crazy.
year.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
it
like
was days of
halfway
the
through
year.
the year. There was more mass shooting than days in the year. Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
have mass stabbings? What do you have?
Nah,
mass
man,
of?
we don't. We don't have mass anything. So yeah, the stabbings are an issue, but yeah, it's literally just like one one victim, and then everyone disperses and it's over.
So guys have never been walking around anywhere, even in like a rough neighborhood in London, being like, I could get killed right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that you could. Okay. Now we're connected. Okay.
Of course.
Tell me all the times you've almost been murdered.
London has a big watch theft scene.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing a nice watch in London, you could be fucked. Like they will break into your car. Like if you're at like a red light, like they'll
really, it's like that.
Yeah, pop your window, kill you, and take your watch.
So you shouldn't. Okay, so watches noted.
And a huge phone one. If you're locked on your phone and you're walking, there's a hype been going on for probably like the last few years now. There'll be cyclists riding around in and around the area. They'll swipe it and just keep going. Like it's crazy.
Have you ever had your watches stolen?
Not yet. But you have to be careful where you wear it because they take it to another level. Now there's scouts. So you could be in a club and then there'll be a dude in there who's like a scout and he'll see your watch. You could be on a table in a club and he'll see your watch. And then he'll just... And then by the time you made it out, there's just like 10 dudes.
If I was a watch thief, I'd be so stupid. I'd like see you get into your car, but then I'd like punch through the passenger side window because I think it was the driver's side. And after then scroll across and be like, oh shit, it's the wrong side.
Just wait, let me go around and then
every single time I come to London, the first day is me narrowly getting hit by a car every minute of the day. I always feel like I'm just because I'm looking the wrong way, and I always think and I saw now that when you're in London, it'll tell you which way to look because so many tourists have just been.
I didn't even notice that.
No, dude, it's crazy. No, it said you probably don't. It'll say look right when you're like on. I noticed
the thingy,
on the thing with that's for Americans.
Have you driven
in London? No, or England? No. You?
No, I've never been to England.
Loser.
Oh, you should go, dude.
Oh my God! Sorry, I didn't know. Mine sucks. Never been in.
Sorry, I don't go to the land of my occupier. So
Wow.
Good comeback.
Guests.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something about fame in England. Do you, because it's a smaller country, is there like regional fame there, or if you get well known, like you guys are well known in England, are you well known all over the country?
Pretty much.
That's how it is.
Yeah. It's pretty much just like one bunch. Obviously, more densely populated areas, you'll notice it more. So London, we notice it.
Yeah.
More Manchester,
Those hot
Birmingham.
cities,
the bigger cities. But yeah, it's pretty much just all across the board.
Yeah, because that's the thing in America. It's like you can just be like have an entire career, like an entire life, like give your family whatever they want and only be famous in like one city.
Yeah, you guys.
It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
I've noticed you guys like give opportunities for careers like crazy. I saw a poster for like Exhibit touring the other day in LA, and I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
People are still seeing Exhibit.
Yeah,
Fair play.
Well, the thing is, there's so many people here. So I think the thing is here, it's easier. I think here to like, I guess it's easier to make money because there's so many people. But then it's harder to get famous because there's so many people and so many people doing it. Where I feel like in England, it's hard to get to probably. Well, I guess it'd be harder to make money in England. No, it'd be harder to get famous in England, right?
There's more niche fame in America in terms of like, there's people walking around with 50 million followers on something, and I don't know who they are.
Yeah,
but they're famous to a group of people. Whereas like, if you're famous in England, it feels like the rest of the country knows you.
Yeah, I always thought like I just think about comedy, like stand up. I was like, if I always thought like if I had the level of success I have in England as I do in America, I'd have like the entire country behind me. Where like America, it's like I have a few states.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's actually interesting you say that as well because
I'm an interesting guy. I have an interesting podcast.
You are an interesting guy. You have an interesting podcast. And when we started,
Meg hates me.
Megan hates everyone.
Maybe that's the name of the episode. Meg hates me.
Meg, like she's like a big protector of ours.
I get it.
Yeah, she doesn't like anyone. This is like this is our inner circle.
You want your people to be like that, though.
Yeah,
that's
she's the best.
She's doing her job.
She's
amazing.
amazing.
That's a perfect thing to walk around with in America too, as a white woman protector. She's like Michelle Pfeiffer in Dangerous Minds.
She is the woman. She is gonna call the police. I will call the police.
It's like, are you bird watching?
Oh my God. Jesus. What the fuck was I even saying?
Yeah.
When we started the podcast, right? So when we started podcasting, it was kind of similar to what you said. And I always watched and listened to a lot of American podcasts. And I realized that like people that I respected and had big podcasts were only famous among their own little community.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's a perfect way to live. Like making loads of money and you're only famous like to a certain amount of people.
Yeah.
And then turns out that doesn't translate in England.
It really doesn't.
And then you just become super famous.
Right.
And it's horrible.
Yeah, I think the best thing that I've realized is like some of my peers who are like they're generally famous all over America. Their lives are not. They will be hanging out. Everything will be fine, and then you'll walk into an airport, and then the mobs of people and just the way Americans can be. You're like you see the sadness come over them, and they're just like, why did I do this to my life? Like it's not. There's like an ugly side to that.
Yeah.
But I feel like with niche stuff like this, with podcasting and stand-up comedy, it's like, you know, like I'll walk down the street and get recognized by like maybe 2 out of 10 people, but those 2 are so fucking like die hard, like they know everything about you, which is good. Where if you just get passively recognized by like 8 to 10 people like for an SNL or something,
Where do I know you from?
Yeah.
No, tell me. What's your credits?
Yeah.
It's literally, I know you. And I'm like, all right, buddy. No, seriously.
Yeah.
What if I seen you or heard you?
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Did we go to high school together?
That's probably the most annoying.
That's the
thing.
most annoying question
it's
in the world.
annoying.
Yeah.
It is.
So what
But-
states don't you have?
I would say the South. Not really. Not.
Okay.
I mean, I just came from the South. I was just in North Carolina this weekend. It's just listen. The thing is, it's good. It's only so like the notoriety I have, like say in the South now, I would kill 4 or 5 years ago, right? Because nobody knew me anywhere. But then when you move up like in New York or the Northeast, it's like it gets pretty big. It's like I don't have anywhere near that in the South. So then your brain plays tricks on you where you're like, wait, do I suck actually? Because I just did so well in this section, but then this section is like, this is embarrassing. But it's not. It's just your brain has something to compare it to, so it devalues something that's actually valuable.
Yeah, we did that. So we did some live shows, and last year was our first live show, and we just did like 300 seats or something like that.
Yes.
And then this year, we did theaters throughout, but then one of our shows in Bristol
was like a
It was like
church.
500
Yeah.
seats or something like
600
that.
maybe?
And I was
Sweet.
like, you're taking the piss.
Yeah.
600. Like, is that
That's
it?
amazing.
Yeah.
That's a joke. But like, it is weird how like your brain,
yeah.
your
brain
just, like,
immediately
shits on
gets used to
everything.
it.
Yeah. It's horrible.
It's but that's that's why this thing, I always remind myself too, like even with podcasting or whatever, like we put pressure on ourselves, like none of this is real.
Yeah,
Like this
yeah,
is all
sure.
self-induced. Like none of this actually matters at all. This is just fucking we're all playing make-believe until we die. Not like this is just, that's why I think having kids though, for me, or being in love, like I believe love is real. Like if you really love your girlfriend, like I'm okay. That's an energy. That's something I pay attention to. I'm like, okay, this is a real, follow this emotion. Like I love my kids. Like when my girlfriend sends me texts that she loves me, I think that she's like, there's something has happened. Like I'm like, why are you
Why are you setting me up like this?
Yeah, like I said this before. Like she sent me this text, and she just sent out of nowhere. She said, "Thank you for being so good to me. You're a king of a man. I love you." And I wrote, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Because I'm just not sure.
What, the
Because
next
the
step
last
is-
text, the previous text I sent her before that, I said, "What do you want for dinner? What's couscous?" And then she said, "Thank you for being so good to me. You're a king of a man. I love you." Like I almost want to be like, "Who did you mean to send that to?"
Oh, bro,
it's not me.
that's such a nice text as well, man.
It's very
What do you want for
sweet.
dinner?
Easy.
What's couscous?
Couscous. I don't know what. How am I supposed to know what fucking couscous is?
Can I
couscous, by the way.
What is because in America, fandom has gotten to a weird place, especially with podcasting, because there is kind of a one-sided relationship to it. They know a lot about us. Obviously, there's no
yeah.
way we would know about them.
Yeah.
Is it similar in the UK? Is it invasive, or does it feel like a pretty even exchange?
Oh, it's a bit of both. Similar and somewhat invasive as well, because we could be walking down the street, for example, and the same thing could happen. Like maybe they might recognize us and be like, "I know you from somewhere. Are you the guys from TikTok? Are you this? Are you that?" But they don't really know, one, we've got a podcast or whatever. So it's like, it's like this weird energy. It's this weird energy.
And sometimes they definitely get over familiar. One time we were out, and then we talk about being short all the time. And then some random guy like came over and was like, "Stand back to back right now. Stand back to back. I want to see you taller." And this fucker turned around. I was like, "Dude, Don't indulge him.
Give it some people pleasing asshole.
He's such a
That's
nice
me,
guy.
dude. That is me. I would, yeah, whatever, dude. You want to measure me? Let's go. I'll hop on your
Bring a
back.
ruler out. Let's go.
Fuhad, always down for a Fuhad.
Well, that was like going out on the road. That was like going out on the road with you initially for Guy Code. Is like guys would like they'd take their interest in you as homophobic.
Right.
Like they'd just be like, "Hey, man, not like being gay or whatever. Not trying to suck your dick, but like you're the funniest guy I've ever met in my entire life." Like while making crazy eye contact.
Yeah,
with
but
you.
I don't want to goggle your nuts in my mouth.
And then
But
they
I
like
love you.
insult you on top of it for some reason.
Oh,
because
yeah.
It's
they're
a
like,
love sandwich.
yeah, it was weird. It's very weird
Oh, yeah.
because it's love, but there's like a weird desperation to connect with it as well. Where, you know, obviously now because of COVID and because people were so isolated, their ability to talk to people or people's ability
weird.
to talk to people. It's weird. You can see the impact, especially at shows, of people afterwards, either like an unkinked hose just unloading every feeling they've ever had for you on you, or they're just like, yeah, super touch of the burgers and can't make eye contact and all that shit.
Well, I think because like TV and movies, which is the only way to get famous back in the day or get any type of fan base at all, there's like obviously a wall. Like
Yeah, for sure.
like, but we're now with podcasting with the internet, like they're in the
Yeah.
room with us,
Yeah.
so they think they know you as well as you know each other, right? Because you're giving away, you know, we're talking about our lives so much, and we're, you know, when you're talking for an hour to someone, you're going to say all types of shit you regret,
exactly.
even if you're being careful. You're still going to divulge too much, and then that's just the nature of this. And I think like that's the issue. Is it the same in England as it is here, that really it's about podcasting and the internet now is the only path to be successful, and TV has kind of lost almost all its luster, and it's still a good thing to do if you want to do it, but it doesn't create success overnight anymore? Or is it still a big deal? Is the BBC and all that still a big deal in England?
I mean, to some maybe, but I feel like the internet has taken over from actual TV. Personally,
Yeah, right. Like it wouldn't make sense to
Yeah,
go on a
exactly,
TV show now.
exactly.
Like it wouldn't. Like who is the big?
Graham
is it Graham
Norton?
Norton?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
that make a
Those
difference?
clips do really
he
well, though.
slaps though too. He's stayed. Graham Norton, I would say, has stayed crazy relevant.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you could go on the Graham Norton show and your career would edge up.
But
But
he's like a niche example.
Yeah.
And his show is also kind of like a live podcast in the sense that it's panel.
Yeah.
They're asking pre-prepared stories and questions, of course. But in terms of like audience response, how they can package each answer and like outfit it for the internet, it's kind of a perfect
Well,
show.
I'm going to England for the whole month of June to do a tour around all of the UK, and I wanted to, if I don't kill myself in front of my family before then, I wanted to try to go on the Graham Norton show. In addition to your podcast, I would love to come on your podcast.
Say ours first, by the way. That's fucking rude.
Yeah,
Well,
we're here. We're right here. You want to go?
And now he wants us to plug in with Graham Norton.
if Venetia, this is the clip. If Megan would allow me to have on, I do want to go your guys' podcast. There's another guy, Geordie something. Geordie Shore.
Geordie Shore's a
True
show.
Geordie.
True Geordie. Not
Fair.
him.
You can go on the True Geordie show if you want.
You can go on any show you feel.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah,
live.
yeah. You should-
Okay, I
yeah,
just
go
don't
on
know.
True Geordie.
Who
Other
are some other guys you directly compete with?
To be fair, I've never even met True Geordie.
Yeah, neither have I.
He didn't text me back when I tagged.
he
Andrew
not?
Schultz gave me his number and he never
Damn.
wrote back.
That's rude.
Schultz is the ultimate connect for American because he's so, you know, he's big all over,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah,
big in England. He's the guy that's like, you should do this or do that. He's the connect.
That's nice of him. That's super
no,
cool.
Schultz. He's one of those. See, the thing. Do you even know what Guy Code is? Did I even get big in England?
Guy Code.
Guy Code. It was a big show in America. It was a big show.
MTV.
And like Andrew Schultz, Charlamagne the God, all these people started to exploded their careers from that show. So I was on that show. So that's why I stay in touch with these people.
Nice.
It's been like a nice little family. Oh, there's another part of Flagrant 2. Akash saying Nina Agdal used to date Leonardo DiCaprio.
And now she dates Logan Paul.
Look, this microphone doesn't. I'm not. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I'm not going to adjust the microphone anymore. I'm just going to come
Slouch.
to it. Guys, I'm not. I'm just going to. No, it doesn't matter. Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, what are you guys?
What do you have to say about Kim Kardashian? You've had her up on the screen for 20 minutes.
The nipple.
And if you think that's the thing, you haven't listened to the podcast because that's not what turns us on. Okay, put up a picture of Wayne Rooney's fucking helmet head. That's what I want. I want to fuck him in his pumpkin head.
They do not build soccer players like Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney
anymore, just
doesn't
in
look
terms
like
of
a
dimensions.
Yeah.
Dimensions. Wow.
Like he's so top heavy.
Yeah.
He looks like just a classic American Legion alcoholic.
Yeah. What was that? What's the alarm say?
That says post a clip.
Oh, okay. Look at Wayne Rooney, dude.
Jesus.
Look at his head.
My God.
Yeah.
That's the worst photo of anyone I think I've
Wow.
seen.
Is he the best? Is he in the, like
He's top.
top?
Top.
So
Yeah.
it's like he's like
Yeah.
out in basketball. It's like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. These are the three you talk about. Wayne
He's
Rooney's
probably
one
like
of
a
the three.
Dirk. He's like a Dirk Nowitzki.
Okay.
Yeah, like a really, really well respected, one of the best ever. Probably not in the top 5 though.
For
Of all
English,
time-
British
of all-
footballers?
oh, English
I'm
for
talking
sure.
about English
Oh,
football.
okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you
yeah.
meant in terms
No,
of
no, no, not in the
all-
world. I'm
all
talking
of
about
football.
English footballers. He is. He's
Yeah,
up
yeah.
there.
No,
Him-
for sure in English football.
Him,
yeah.
David Beckham.
Yeah.
English footballers, Megan.
You heard a great show.
Great show.
Megan
not
doesn't want to
career.
shoot. This is
Great
a risky
show.
question, folks. This is a risky question. I don't want to alienate.
Yeah, do you not
Any of our
do you not have
fans.
clubs because of your widespread fame? Like, will you not pick a football
Oh, no, he
club?
loves
I
Man
love
U.
football. I
He
love
loves
Manchester
Manchester United.
Okay,
I love Manchester
So
United.
yeah, there's no widespread stabbings or shootings, but there's a bit of hooliganism, right? Does that
They-
still exist?
yeah.
That's
Not as
fucking
much
fun.
as before.
I'll go back to drinking to go to England to pound beers and get into a fist fight.
Yeah,
That would be
hooliganism
sick.
was crazy back in the day.
I went to see the American football game, the Giants versus the Packers at Tottenham Stadium last
Okay, yeah, that was
year.
last month, wasn't it?
No, I went to the one last year, last
okay,
October.
yeah.
Okay.
And I was there, and it was just so funny because all they had were like these, like all they were serving was like beer and like these pot pies, like a chicken tinga pot pie and like a veggie
Oh,
pie.
really? Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
yeah,
they
yeah,
had.
yeah.
And then I remember like the guy behind me was like, every fucking where I go, we got us these pies. You don't got any hot dogs? And she was like, we don't serve that here.
Well played.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Well played.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck? I hate this fucking country. I was like, what?
Well played, Chris.
Dumbass. It was so funny, dude. I was like, you just eat the pie, you idiot. It's a rowdy bunch. That's what she said. But that stadium, that. I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. I got off I was in Tottenham Stadium, and then I walked through that neighborhood a little bit.
Oh, Tottenham.
And that, I did not feel
yeah,
safe.
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
one of the ones I was thinking about. I was like, oh, everywhere in England feels safe, but not near there.
Yeah,
that I
sketchy
was like,
neighborhood.
yep, that you put your watch away.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
that's where you get your watch stolen.
It's
Yeah.
a beautiful stadium as well.
It is a
Oh, gorgeous.
In the
beautiful
middle of
stadium.
shit.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did they do that?
I'm not sure.
I haven't.
Did the stadium come
yeah.
first? What was it?
That's a new
No,
stadium.
it's a new stadium. She said cheap.
Cheap.
Their old
Okay.
stadium used to be called White Hart Lane, and it was small and it was shit.
Got it.
So they rebuilt it. They got a new stadium called
That's like Yankee
London
Stadium.
What's it called? Tottenham Stadium? It's called the shit stadium.
Tottenham Shit
Yeah.
Stadium. Megan,
Yeah.
you cannot say that.
Because she's a fan. She's a fan of the opposite team. That's why.
I like that.
The rival
Even
team.
a PR person from any country talks like that. Yeah. You can be from China. You're like, that is not okay. That is gonna really that's on the sponsors.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they are. I know. True. That is true. I can't upset them anymore. You think they'll like the child sacrifice joke? Harry's razors to slit your kid's throat.
Isn't England where that came from?
My God. This is literally chaos. Wow. I see it.
Welcome.
Prince
my
Andrew
God.
would not stand for that.
I'll keep it in my pants if when I have the pleasure of doing your show. I'll be there in June. Will you guys be home in June or
We'll
on
be home
tour?
in yes, we are going to be home in June,
June
actually.
Come in
Be home,
June.
yeah.
I'm going
yeah.
to do shows in London at Shepherd's Bush or
Oh,
something.
yeah, we
like
did
Shepherd's
Shepherd's
Bush.
Bush
That's what
when
we're
we
doing.
were starting out.
Yeah. Whatever, maybe.
I'm joking, man. But that's a really, really good venue.
Yeah.
Where is it? What is Shepherd's
West-
Bush? Is it the
West
name of the
London.
venue or is that the neighborhood?
Shepherd's Bush
So
Empire.
Shepherd's Bush is an area in London, and the Shepherd's Bush Empire is the venue as well.
Got it.
Yeah, man. That's a
How
really
many
nice
seats
venue.
is it?
1250?
1,300. There you
There you
go.
go. There you go.
where else are you playing?
Last time I did Bloomsbury Theater or something like
I
that.
think that's West London as well.
I don't know.
Bloomsbury?
Yeah. Let's see. We shall see.
Where else in London?
Yeah,
are you
what
going?
other cities are
Or
you
I'm
doing?
going all over. London, Birmingham, Manchester.
You like Manchester?
Liverpool.
You like Liverpool?
Then I'm going to other
Birmingham's
countries.
where you get your watch stolen for sure.
Birmingham?
it's a
Yeah,
shit
don't bother watching Birmingham. Or
Wow.
Liverpool.
Oh yeah, true.
Liverpool's even worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on where, but Birmingham, yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be a flashy watch though.
Doesn't
Nah,
matter.
They don't care.
man.
They'll just steal it. They'll steal a fucking
I think
psycho.
they'll hear your accent and think
They'll
you've got
oh,
something.
dude, they'll hear your accent and then take you for everything.
Well, as Epictetus, the great Stoic, says, you can only lose what you have. So meaning that I have insurance on my watch.
Okay, cool. Because that
So that I have insurance on my watch.
Yeah.
So if you stole it, there's nothing other than my kids that I would give you anything. Because I just, you know what I would feel like if you stole my watch from me? I'd be like, what one less thing I have to worry about now. Now I don't have to worry. If you stole my car, I'd be like, amazing. Now I don't have to pay for it anymore. Beautiful. You just helped me.
You still would have to pay for it.
yeah, you still have to
Well,
pay
no,
for
I
it.
get car insurance. I get car insurance out. It's fucking stolen. Done.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Fair.
Right?
You
I
own
just
the car?
want to hang out with my kids and my girlfriend's new boyfriend.
Fuhad.
I really hope my kids have a nice stepdad.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
think
We
about
don't have
that.
fucking money, dude.
Dude, as soon as I die prematurely, I hope just a real nice, wealthy guy takes care
Yeah.
of my wife and son.
Dude, you do look like a guy who's not going to make it to 50.
No, I'm gonna be like cheering my son on at a soccer game,
Yeah.
clutch my chest, and cause a full
Yeah.
scene in front of
Yeah, to
everybody.
be fair, like, yeah, we've all coughed today, but your coughs
Yeah.
have been concerning.
That's
Yeah, like
blunts.
you-
That's blunts.
You've like
yeah.
leant over.
Yeah, you've leant
four
over and
times.
it's- yeah.
That's blunts.
What else are you guys doing for the rest of the day? I always like to find out what people are doing, even if it's mundane stuff. I like to think about it.
So what, we got a meeting or something
That's it.
with Patreon.
Oh, meeting with Patreon.
yeah,
How
yeah,
great
yeah.
is Patreon?
Really
They're the
good.
best. It's
Amazing.
the best thing ever.
Yeah, because you know,
We quit our jobs because of Patreon.
no
did
sponsors,
purchase it.
no
Yeah,
no
exactly.
sponsors can't take it. It's all up by the put up by the fans. Beautiful.
Yeah, man. It is it's awesome. We love Patreon. So we got a meeting with them. We're gonna try and do some, I guess, New York shit.
Yeah,
I don't
some
really
tourist
know.
shit.
What's
What
a
would
New
you
York
recommend?
thing?
Yeah, what would you
Okay.
recommend?
Perfect. We'll
Have a
do
good
it.
cry at the 9/11 memorial.
Yep.
Nice.
I would do that. You can join you can join a pro-Palestinian rally, a pro-Israel rally. Pick your
We're gonna
poison.
skip over that one today.
Your boys.
It's you could do one of those. You can. What else can you do? I would say you could see a bunch of pigeons. You want to do?
We cannot see a bunch of pigeons.
I have a serious
Pigeons are in London everywhere.
Yeah, I have a serious bird phobia.
Okay, no bird phobia. Do you want to do something touristy or something not touristy? Because sometimes it's fun to do touristy stuff if you're not from here.
I don't really give a shit about touristy stuff. Like, just fun stuff.
You want
Or
good
cool.
pizza? Do you like pizza?
I had pizza yesterday. What did we have?
What'd you have? What pizza?
Joe's.
Oh, Joe's is good. Joe's is good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
How about this? You want? There's a good restaurant if you guys want to go to. Taylor Swift just went there.
She
That's
is the
her
biggest
bag.
Taylor Swift fan.
There
She
you
knows
go.
everything about Taylor.
There you go. Good luck signing her. And there's a restaurant called Bellato's. It's a really amazing Italian food. If you guys want to go, I can
Yeah, man.
hook that up. If you have any issues, I'll get you on the text with you get in to that. You go to that. Go eat. You can. Have you been to Central Park?
No,
Nah.
this is our first.
I
full
would
day.
go to Central Park.
Yeah?
I
Yeah.
know it's a touristy thing, but it's not. It's like it's awesome.
All right,
Okay.
sick. Let's do that then.
The Staten Island, but I feel like the ferry then that's taking a big chunk of their day. You only have one day. You're leaving
One full
tomorrow.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so one full day. What time's the meeting?
3:30.
3:30. What time is it?
It's all good.
It's 1:10.
Oh my God.
It's
okay.
all good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're putting too much pressure on this
Yeah,
touristy
yeah,
day.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
It's
no, no,
fine.
We
no.
just
So
do anything.
where is the meeting? Is it on the phone or is it in an office?
That's somewhere.
Office.
It's down the road.
It's down the road. So
Oh,
it's
sick.
downtown. Downtown. It's down here in this area.
It's not 5 minute walk.
Oh, 5-minute walk. Okay, so you're downtown. So I'm saying to go all the way up to Central Park might be a bitch. Unless you guys want to take the train, you're taking the subway.
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
No.
I heard a stat the other day, not even a stat. I heard a lady on a podcast say the other day that she's never been on the subway and not seen a dude masturbate.
Yeah.
No.
That's the best part.
Oh my God.
You're not a full New Yorker unless you
not
not
see-
see.
Actually,
unless
to be
you
fair,
don't see
I'm not gonna
scabbed
lie.
individual tugging
Pause,
at
but
himself.
I would be gassed to see that. If we actually like, if I said that and then we did it and then I genuinely saw a guy wanking, I'd be like, dude, oh my God, it actually
I'd
like.
be fucking petrified. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be petrified.
Dude, it's like seeing Matthew McConaughey while you're on a celebrity tour. Like,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Oh,
of
yeah,
course
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
want to
Fair
see
Homeless
play.
come. What do you think they should do, V?
I said
Who has no microphone?
I said to go to Staten Island. Go check out the ferry. It's an hour round trip. You see.
Actually, you know what? That is not a bad idea. You're downtown already, so there's no point. I mean, you could if you want to jump on the subway quick. You could go to Central Park, but it's in Midtown, which it's going to take you like 45 minutes in the car. If you are down here, I would. The Staten Island Ferry is free, and it goes to the Statue of Liberty and around, and it's beautiful. You'll see potential homeless people, but they're ocean homeless people, which is a different thing.
Yeah,
They're
what does
nice
that
and
mean?
wet.
It's like Avatar, Way of Water.
Yes, it's the way of water homeless.
They grew fins.
But definitely go to Bellato's downtown. Get down at 5, 6 o'clock. It's all down here. That's a really great restaurant, and it's like you'll probably the best Italian food you'll have.
Sick, dude. That's that one I
All
want
right,
to do.
so I'm texting with you. I have your number. Okay, so I'll text you. If you tell me you want to go, you just confirm it. And I'll text the owner.
Yeah, bro.
He's one of my fucking guys.
Sick. Thank you, sir.
That's the thing. Being from New York, sometimes I'm like, I don't
blank
even
out
know
when
what
you
to
know
do.
what to do,
I know
yeah.
what to do. I mean, I know what to do, but it's like you got to like go to other boroughs too, Brooklyn, Queens. You know,
That sounds. That's similar to London, isn't it? Yeah.
go see Madison Square Garden. I mean, the big arena. You could see that. I mean, you're in a good part of town downtown here. I mean, this is it's very trendy.
Fair play. Can I
So-
say something?
No.
You guys are super friendly, man. Since we've been here, everyone's been really, really friendly.
New Yorkers are friendly.
Yeah.
I think so.
Everyone's been really, really helpful and friendly and nice and generous. I
Yeah.
can't even. Yeah, in
I
London,
think most
people aren't like
people
that.
are friendly, right? Is it London?
They-
Are they not friendly?
London are a bit more standoffish.
Because they're busy.
Yeah.
And London people mind their own business.
Someone just spoke to him on the plane yesterday, and it was like mind blowing
Yeah.
to me.
What'd they say?
They were just being friendly.
General chit chat, being friendly, like it made us realize we're the problem.
Yeah, we are the problem. I don't like literally. I saw her turn to him and like. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, just
She-
conversation,
just
shook
normal
my hand,
conversation.
blah, blah, yeah.
Like, where are you going? What are you doing? I was thinking, what the fuck does she want?
Yeah.
What's
Right.
she asking you as questions?
Yeah.
What's it to you? Mind your
Well,
business.
I think for us too, like Mike says, when we hear a British accent, we automatically think you must be so polite and friendly and everything. So we want to like talk to you because we don't
Yeah.
hear it that much.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
yeah.
we do, but we're just not listening.
It's inviting. There's like a sing-songy, rhythm to it that it just feels like, I don't know. It's just, give me a hug.
Oh, thank you, dude.
Fair enough.
I like it, man. I like what it's about. Venetia, do you want a microphone?
I need to understand, what's this Kim Kardashian thing you be putting up?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to
Oh,
ask
fake
if
nips.
It's like something you guys find attractive about her new bra that she came out with. She has like the new nipple bra.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was a
Oh.
bra.
I don't know.
Is
What
this
I
like-
find attractive about her, Venetia, is her mind.
Yeah.
I think she has a nice body.
Whoa!
I like when she gets people out of prison.
Yeah.
I forgot she did that.
that
That's
was
what
a
I
thing.
I
find.
forgot she did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
wow.
sure does.
Is she still practicing that? Or?
I haven't heard about it for a
The
while. To
thing
be
is
fair.
with Kim Kardashian is like people will say she's not stupid. She's brilliant. You can't get this level of fame without being a brilliant human being. You just have to be.
I mean,
There's no way
true,
you're not
it's true.
brilliant.
Those are fake
those are
nips,
fake-
Fake
right?
nipples.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know,
Interesting.
Is this something that guys like? That
I like
you
real
always
nipples.
have, like,
I'm a big
hard
real
nipples
nipple
all the
guy.
time?
No, not necessarily.
This is, and a lot of people are thinking that she just like pushed this out because of the controversy with the men's skims that just came out, and she like had a homophobic NFL player come out and a Trump supporter come out, so she immediately dropped this after. So
As what, a sign of like supporting transitioning people,
I
of
don't-
giving them breast nipples?
That's a good point. I don't know,
Oh, wow.
but everybody says that she was like trying to cover it up.
Interesting. I mean, I know my wife was trying to talk to me about this and I was not listening, but she she was saying like, people that get mastectomies or whatever, she's been kind of she's been complimented for that because they could get their nipples removed or whatever, and this gives the image of having
Oh, that's cool.
nips. So yeah, that's I guess
Dude, look
that's
at
cool.
Nick Bosa. Look at how
unreal.
jacked he
Bro,
is.
I didn't know who that was. Yeah. I didn't know who that was. I was locked.
I swear to Christ, I swear to God, if you said you can lay in bed all night with one person, Kim Kardashian and Nick Bosa, I would choose Bosa.
Yeah.
I would choose the guy. I'm not talking about have sex, to have like just lay down and cuddle and have a conversation.
So
with.
this is where I'm at, right? Is I don't want to be inside
Look
of
at
this
him.
guy. I don't want to have sex with this guy, but I do want to wear him. You know what I mean? Like
You
I
don't
want
wanna
to
have
wear.
sex with him?
Nah, I don't want
He
to.
looks like he smells so good.
He does look like he smells good, but I just also don't
Outback.
think I could handle him sexually. I just mean I would like to kind of fillet his body and wear it like a suit,
Yeah.
so I could know
Look.
what it's like to feel that want.
like his belly button, like you see that, like I want to unzip it and rip him open and just get inside his skin
Yeah.
and just sit and like wear it like a hoodie. Look at him, man.
This is the racist and homophobic NFL player.
Oh,
Now,
dude,
by the way, just for the
stop
visual,
with that, man.
he can. He can shout slurs into my open asshole. I don't give a shit.
I would love it. Use my asshole like a megaphone.
Oh my.
Vanity has
my.
the headphones on, but no microphone, folks. Just FYI for the visual.
Cool, man.
Meg, anything to say, Meg? Nothing. Meg is silent.
That's the name of the episode.
Cut it. What did we say was the first name? Something bottoms?
Oh, bottom boy mentality.
Bottom boy mentality. Okay.
Dude, that's a t-shirt.
All right. Well, you guys are going to have a nice day. You're going to talk to Patreon. You're going to go to Bellato's
That does
tonight.
sound like a nice day. I'm really excited for this Bellato's thing, so I hope you're being sincere.
No, I am. I got you. Tonight, where's tonight? Where do you guys drink?
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Not like
I'm not
yeah.
going to lie, we're probably going to sleep, bro.
Sleep tonight, so forget about tonight.
We got
No.
in at like, what?
So you want a
2
nice
a.m., something
early
like that?
dinner, like a 5:30, 6? Oh, yeah.
A 6? A 6 good
six
pattern.
could work.
6. I think 6 is
Slump me.
where it's at.
Yeah.
Bang.
Any celebrities going to this spot?
This spot is I don't know, but usually there are.
No Chaz's, no?
Chaz, no. Chaz, he might. No, he won't be there tonight.
We saw a football
But,
player there last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Beckham was there like a couple of months ago. Yeah. It's good, really good Italian food. You'll see all the people on the
It's so
walls and
good.
shit.
Nice.
It is so good.
Nice.
Sick. Thank you, bro.
All right, man. Well, there you have it. The last episode Shits and Giggles ever did. We successfully ruined another one, folks. That's what we do here on the Chrissy Chaos podcast.
Appreciate it, man.
Anything you guys want to plug?
Nah, man,
No,
just thank
this-
you for having
yeah,
us. This
man.
was obviously like short notice and really kind of you. Of
course, man.
We appreciate you.
Anytime. Anything you guys want. Mike, anything?
This is fun.
This is
I
fun.
had a good time.
Venetia said something, but we can't hear it.